Estamos aqui com mais um vídeo do blog Intercâmbio de A a Z e hoje eu vou trazer o Tom Erickson, que vai falar um pouquinho do intercâmbio High School nos Estados Unidos. Quem já fez intercâmbio de High School ou quem tem amigos que já fizeram, sabe que existem normalmente dois tipos de intercâmbio. O em escola pública, onde você não escolhe onde você vai ficar, normalmente as famílias são voluntárias, e o de de high school de escola particular, onde você escolhe onde você vai ficar e normalmente é um valor um pouco mais alto, na verdade normalmente o dobro do valor da escola pública. E o Tom, ele na verdade representa uma organização que é Education, que ele está trazendo uma coisa um pouco diferente para os estudantes brasileiros, que é a possibilidade de estudar numa escola pública típica americana, sendo que não no interior, em cidades pequenininhas, mas sim nas principais cidades como Boston, Los Angeles, e ficar em casa de família remunerada, que te dá mais oportunidade de escolha, de troca, caso você não se adapte. E ele vai falar essas vantagens desse tipo de intercâmbio para a gente. Tom, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Can you explain a little bit about your organization and what are the advantages of doing a program with education and not a regular public high school or a private high school?
Okay, I'm a great fan of the regular high school programs, the J1 exchange programs. But I think what we have brought to the market here now in Brazil with the F1 high school program brings many advantages in comparison to the old-fashioned exchange program. The first being that you can pick your location. You can actually choose where you want to study. If you want to go to the big metropolitan areas like Boston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, you can do that. You cannot choose that location with the J1 program. Another big advantage is that we guarantee host family placements. And when you work with volunteer host families, you cannot really guarantee that someone will take. Here, this is a program where we always find host families. Another big advantage is that you can actually graduate from a high school in America. You can go in the 12th grade if you want to, and you can participate in all the parties and the proms and everything else. So that's also a guarantee that we offer to the market. Finally, is that this is a program which is very flexible when it comes to application deadlines. You don't need to decide that early as you do with the exchange program, but here you can come quite late and still have a place in this program. There's some of the advantages.
And there is always this cliche about a student that went to somewhere in the mainland in the US, staying in a little city, 500 people in Missouri, with in a trailer, living in a trailer. How can we be more sure that maybe something's not going to happen, and how would we solve a problem about getting adapted to a different family, or maybe when things just don't work well with relationship? How do you handle that, and how it's easier for you to handle that than a regular high school?
Yeah. Well, first of all, finding the host family. American families have a hardship right now. Many American families are going through difficult financial times. And that means that fewer and fewer families can actually afford to host a student on a volunteer basis. Now, when we can give them some money for hosting students, there are many host families who can actually consider to take an international student. With the old-fashioned program, with the volunteer host families, there is always a shortage of host families. In our program, where we pay host families, we have an overflow of students. We can actually pick and choose the best host families. If, for whatever reason, a student would be unhappy, we can put some pressure on that host family to say that we will not pay you if you are not performing well against the student. And if the student, for whatever reason, is not happy with the host family, we can change that host family as well, since we have more options.
And as you have a lot of experience in this area, what would be a great tip for students that are wondering about doing a high school? How can they make it happen in a better way in terms of having the real exchange program abroad?
Well, preparation is everything. They should talk to other exchange students, someone who has been in a program. They should expect everything. Most of the things will not be as it is here in Brazil. they should be open for trying new sports, trying new friends, and so on. So be open for doing new things. I think that's the most important thing, and be flexible.
Thank you very much, Tom, for your visit, for coming to Recife. Hope you enjoy the sun on the beach tomorrow and drink some coconut water. And obrigada pela audiência e até o próximo vídeo Intercâmbio de AZ.